Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to replace the heater and AC blower motor on this Ford ZX2. It's not a difficult operation. The only tool you'll need is an 8mm socket with a ratchet. You'll also need a small flat blade screwdriver. And usually when your blower motor starts going bad, it either makes a higher pitched screeching noise or a lower pitched moaning noise at slower speeds. And sometimes they do just quit working altogether. If your motor does just quit working though, make sure you check the fuse before you look to replace the motor.
Passenger side, below the glove box, is the blower motor. And there are 4 8mm screws that hold it in.
Okay, we're going to fast forward. We're using an 8mm socket and a ratchet to remove those screws. And just a little further explanation, there are 3 screws that actually hold the body of the motor on, and then there is a 4th screw that kind of holds a clip that the wiring harness goes into.
Using a flathead screwdriver to push in the tabs. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. Just give a little pry and disconnect. Pull off your cover. Old part and the new part from 1A Auto comes with the gasket, and it's exactly the same. Same connector, so it'll go in just as easily as this one came out.
Okay, we'll fast forward as we put the gasket on. One thing you might want to do is just cut a little slit in the paper that's attached to the back of the gasket. Put the gasket down over the cage, then slip the paper off, and then put the gasket in place. Obviously make sure you line up the gasket correctly.
Put my connector back on. Case.
Okay, at this point we'll speed it up. Just take a lot of care to make sure that none of the wires get pinched in between when you put the motor up in there. Then start all the bolts. Start all the bolts in first by hand, and then tighten them up. And you don't want to over tighten them because you can strip the plastic housing, and then your bolts aren't holding the motor very well. So just tighten them up firm. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.